What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix limited series, The Spy. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel and press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Writer-director Gideon Raff, who recently gave you the Red Sea Diving Resort movie, which was also on Netflix, has returned with yet another story about the Jewish people's plight. This time focusing on the person who is regarded as a national hero in Israel. As a drama, The Spy is well acted and deeply moving, but from its storytelling approach and its technical format, it is also formulaic in a lot of ways. The spy thriller aspect of it is adequate and yet somewhat mild. I wouldn't describe this biopic as remarkable or extraordinary, but it's not a bad drama for you to spend your time on. And if Gideon Raff's intention is to simply craft a fitting tribute to the legacy of Eli Cohen, then it's mission accomplished. Sacha Baron Cohen plays real-life Mossad agent Eli Cohen, who successfully goes undercover in Syria in the early 1960s. Eli wants nothing more than to serve his country, so he gets close enough to Syrian ambitious military leaders and their rich friends, and he acquires some of the most classified information in order to help the Israeli government. But his job makes it hard for him to strip off of his double identity. It is most difficult whenever he comes home to his wife, who is left to raise their children on her own. So let's start with the elephant in the room here. Sacha Baron Cohen playing a serious role. Wow, now that is something you never thought you'd see in a million years. And I must say, it took me into the second episode of this limited series to finally not crack up when his face shows up on the screen. Because even when he was running down the hallway intensely as Eli Cohen, suddenly flashes of Bruno or Borat or Ali G crossed my mind and I had to chuckle a bit. But you know me, I gotta give credit where credit is due. And Sacha Baron Cohen swimming out of his usual end of the pool to dip his toe in something more dramatic deserves a degree of my respect. And I gotta be honest with you, I think Sacha Baron Cohen gives an excellent performance here, especially when his character Eli is portrayed as this guy who more than often gets too eager or too cocky, so much so that he doesn't see his own blind spots or he'd get sloppy. And Sacha nails every beat perfectly. Besides, what Eli Cohen basically did was con all those Syrians into believing that he was one of them. And nobody is better at playing such a con man than the guy who had America fooled into thinking that he was from Kazakhstan. Sacha will surprise you with The Spy. This is unlike anything that you've ever seen him do before. And although it's still miles for Sacha to reach that level of Robin Williams, you know, flexing both dramatic and comedic chops like it's nobody's business, Sacha is off to a good start, but the dialogue in The Spy leaves much to be desired. And again, many of the spy thriller moments are uninspired, and they fall into the genre's usual tropes of hiding behind the closet or photographing the documents right before the soldiers enter the room from around the corner. I understand that Gideon Raff has to construct these scenarios to add some flavor of suspense, but none of it seems to offer anything that we haven't seen before. That said, the drama about the cost of leading a double life is still heart-wrenching, especially with the emotionally devastating supporting performance by actress Hada Rodham, who plays Eli's long-suffering wife. And so, if you've seen the 1987 film The Impossible Spy, which was also about Eli Cohen, I think you'll find The Spy to be a decent upgrade. But for those of you fans of spy stories who've gotten used to today's sophistication, you may not be blown away by this limited series. But for those of you who enjoy stories about a man conflicted or torn apart between love of country and love of family, The Spy is worth sitting through.